hair look like some ramen noodles or something, you guys. But it's early in the morning out here in Arizona. It's beautiful actually, and it's starting to get cooler outside. So I turned off our air conditioning, and I was like, okay, let's see, like, how long we can keep the air conditioning off because it's been like so hot out here. But I said my prayers this morning, and then I decided to take a walk before work. I was off like 2 days last week, so I'm gonna take a walk and then kind of start early to start catching up on work and stuff like that. But I just wanted to talk to you guys because these past 2 days I was like, wow, I can't believe I'm really talking low. Usually I'm loud, but I've been mindful. So like for the past like 2 days I've been like really like on edge, you guys. Like my like stimulation has been like peaking like high, and I'm like, what the heck? And I'm like, no matter what I did, like if I walked or if I like, no, I did my breathing exercises, that did help, but everything else I was like, I'm like overwhelmed. Like I don't know like what's going on, but like it was like a lot. Like I was like talking to God. I was like, God, okay, I've been feeling highly stimulated, like overstimulated for the past like 2 days. Like, what's up? Like your girl needs help. Nothing that I'm doing. Like I'm trying to relax, but like I can't relax. Like my body is like just like on the go. It was like that for like 2 days straight. Right. So I was sitting back and I'm like, what the heck's going on? Then I had like 3 nightmares back to back last night. And so I was like, oh, okay, I get it. I haven't been praying. So I do pray all the time, but I haven't really like sat down and gave God my time pray. Like usually, like I say, like 5-minute prayers, 2-minute prayers, 1-minute prayer. I say a quick prayer before I get up, but like I never really like prayed and like really like brought him, my problems and my burdens. Like I've been kind of like carrying them on my shoulders and dealing with them on my own. And I'm like, okay, like that's the problem. Like you're internalizing a lot of things and you're not really taking it to God. Like there's a lot of things bothering me. Like I need to really sit down, because I don't know about you guys, but when things bother me, I'm just make myself think that it's all right, but it keeps popping up in my head. And I'm like, okay, if something's popping up in your head, or if there's a situation and you don't really know what to do, like that means you really need to take it to God. You need to pray on it. And the thing that I've been getting so much better on is actually praying and leaving it at God's feet. So this morning, everybody left. I got dressed. Everybody left. My husband took the kids to school and daycare. And then my brother is still at work. He's not home yet. So I was like, all right, like the house is quiet. I'm a clean freak, so I like to clean. And then I brushed my teeth, got dressed and everything, threw on some clothes, and then make sure everything was neat. And I was like, all right, like it's quiet. Let's go ahead and pray. So went in my room, shut my door. It was super, super quiet. Got my pillow, put it down, and then, kneeled over the pillow, because at our house we have wood floors. We don't have carpet. So, the way my knees are set up, God has some cushion down there. So I put the cushion down, and then I just start praying. And listen, when I tell you that, like, my spirit and everything was like so much better, you guys. Like, I feel like, okay, like, let's get it. Like, let's go. Like, I don't feel like I'm like overstimulated. I don't feel like I'm like, oh my God, like this is too much. I don't feel like that anymore. So that's why it's like so important to pray. And that's why I, make prayer a priority when it comes to my life. Because you guys, like, I've spoken about this. Like, I've been through a lot of things and I got through a lot of things, but the things that I went through, I'm still dealing with it every day. So I need God to help me get through it. I need God's strength. Like I need prayer. I need God to hear my prayers. I need to talk to God on a daily, because by the grace of God, I'm the person that you see right now, through everything that I've been through, able to get up, able to keep going, able to keep working, even under high stress levels. My stress levels, they be peaking a little bit. They be peaking, but like I said, like I do a lot to keep it down. And I'm starting to do more, like taking a walk, you guys, and breathing exercises and different things like that. But I was super, super irritated. And then once I prayed, like the irritation levels just went all the way down. So I'm not the person that pushes religion. I'm not. And I had a comment that was like, hey, like, I'm not really religious, but like watching your videos and all that, you have great points, and I'm not even religious. And I think that's a beautiful thing, because I don't try, I don't, I am very religious, but I don't believe in pushing my religion on other people, and I can't stand when people do that. Like, there are some people that used to get in like debates with me and like, what Bible scripture is that? Like, bruh, it's not that serious. It's one of them. So you need to know, it's one of them. Like, I don't know all the Bible scriptures. Like, I don't know all that. All I know is that I believe in God, and that it's not my job to make somebody believe, but it is my job to share my experiences and just to speak on what I experience when it comes to religion. That's it. So I'm not pushy or anything, but you know, when people tell me all the time, they're like, hey, like, you know, when I hear you talk and stuff, like, it's really making me want to pray. Like, you know, like, how do I start? And I'm not even, you know, a person that, you gotta look around, guys. There be cats, and I'm scared of cats and them coyotes. So anyway, so they're like, where do I start? You know, like, I really want to start building a relationship with God, because I feel like I need, you know, God's grace. I need, you know, that in my life. So when people come to me with that and they want to talk, like, then I'll talk. But all this pushy stuff, and I can't stand when people do it, and I don't feel like you should do it. Like, just because if you don't believe in God, like, that's between you and God. That's not gonna, you know, make me not like you. That's not gonna make me not, you know, want to interact with you, because that's your business. That's none of my business. So I'm going on this beautiful walk, and prayer just really changes things, you guys. And when I was praying today, I was praying about a lot of things, and I was just telling God, I'm like, look, like, a lot of these things I just don't know what to do anymore. Like, I'm tired. I don't know what to do. So the only thing that I am gonna do is just pray and give it to you and leave it alone. Don't even worry about it. Just pray and believe that you're gonna deal with it. You're gonna handle it. You're gonna do what you need to do. That's it. So once I pray that prayer, like, that heavy feeling in my chest, you guys, like that, you know, when that little tingle in your chest and your stomach, when you're like, oh God, like, I'm just so stressed out. Like, it left my body.